can't wait to hear this. I know you can tell by the title that I am going to be talking about the first time I've ever had a boyfriend. So shall we get started? But please, allow me to get comfortable because this is a funny story. So you might want to take a seat, relax, have some popcorn, a drink, whatever suits you. And let me just clarify, I am not from the United States, okay? I was born and raised in Cameroon. For those that don't know where that is, it's in Africa. And I said that to say that my parents, they don't do that boyfriend, girlfriend stuff, okay? At least not when I was in high school. So me having a boyfriend was a little hidden, I would say. I mean, I told her that I told my mother that I liked this guy, but I never really told her that I went out with a guy. So, back in high school, I was a freshman at McKinley Technology High School. And it's in DC. You know, the funny thing is, I don't really have a preference for skin complexion. I love my black man, light skin, dark skin, brown skin, whatever, because I love me. Okay? So I never really had a preference, but it seems that I'm always ending up with a light skinned person. I mean, no issues or nothing like that. I just always ended up with a light skin. So yes, that's to say that he was light skinned. And then another thing is, back in the days, I used to love guys with fades. Like fresh cut. He was a pretty boy, let me say. So I'm just going to try to remember some things because I don't remember exactly how we kind of met and things like that, because when I get to the end of the story, you will understand why I don't really remember things. But, you know, I liked him. I guess he liked me. I'm sure he was messing with other women. I was a kid. I was young. Kind of stupid. Because I was just looking back at our messages on Facebook. The way I was writing or texting. I was just kind of like, ew, Arson? Why? I was saying things like, I miss you, I love you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But now, it is so rare to catch me saying that. Anyway, so, you know, we're together. I've met his family, his mother and sister. Adorable, beautiful family. We used to go to Chipotle, you know, have little dates there and there. Fun, you know? But we never really put it out there that we were together. Like, I mean, at least I don't think that everybody in school knew, unless you were my friend or, you know, my close friend. Then that's it. I don't think everybody knew, right? So it was just kind of just us in this. Some days he won't have his phone, some days I won't have mine. You know how back in the days used to go, especially when you were in high school, your mother used to take your phone, this and that, bills, blah, 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 whatever the heck it was. So there'll be some days that we won't text. We'll go on Facebook, message to, you know, keep up. I used to go over his house. We didn't do nothing crazy.
Are you sure about that?
Y'all go ahead and think about that nasty stuff. I don't do that. I just know back, it's like nah. I just know back in the days. I mean, I'm still a good girl. Okay. Anyway, it was one night, right? You know those nights. Magically, or surprisingly, let me say, my mother was just sitting right next to me that day, and I was texting. So she's sitting right there on the couch, and I'm just on my phone, you know, texting, blah, blah, blah. Lord. So, there he goes. He texts me, and he's like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? And then he says he's horny. I'm sure you guys can finish the story by now that I've said that. But let me just finish it for you.
A few moments later.
He said he was horny, and what did I tell him? I said, well, go ahead and do what y'all do. You know, you know what y'all men do when y'all horny. You know, you go beat yourself, whatever y'all call it. I told him to go do that, and I think he didn't want to. Or maybe he did after, I don't know. So then the next thing I know is I received a picture of his penis. And my mother is sitting right next to me. And my phone was in my face. So as I received the picture, y'all can tell what happened there, right? She saw the picture. And let me describe the picture. You know, you can see his penis. And he wrapped his penis with a dollar bill. Pretty much what y'all used to do back in the days. Y'all used to send women with dollar bills. Okay, like you got money. Okay. A dollar bill. Okay. So that's how he wrapped his penis. He sent me the picture. I saw it. My mother saw it. My mother saw it. My mother saw it. So y'all can already tell what the heck she was saying after that. There she goes. Oh, so this is what you do in school now? Da da da. And mind you, she didn't know that I had a boyfriend. I mean, even if I did, why would he send me that picture? And I wasn't a kid. I was a kid. I was young. Why you send me that picture? And I told him not to send it, but he did. Because I guess he wanted to show off with his friend. We're not talking about sizes, ladies or gentlemen. We're not. He wanted to show me his friend. So there she goes. Oh, so this is what you do in school? Da 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 da. I'm putting you in school to study. Da 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 da. Talking. There she goes. She takes my phone. Da 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 da. And then I go to school, and then I see him. I told him what happened, and then I was like, I told you not to send me the picture, but he still did. So then I had to break up with him because my mother was looking at me like, that's all I do, and it wasn't. That was not the case, right? So I had to break up with him. So, we've actually only been together for 2 weeks.
What?
Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks.
Shame.
2. That's why I don't really count it when people say how many boyfriends you've had. I don't really count that because it was in high school. I was a child. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I didn't do nothing bad, but I didn't know what I was doing. And 2 weeks, what the heck? Who counts that, right? 2 weeks, what is that? You start counting after 6 months. No, not even 6 months. Now, it's a year. If you're not a year, I'm not counting you. Okay? For what? You would just pass by, you know? Learn from you, this, that. That was it. So there goes the story. It's pretty short, but gentlemen, just stop. Just stop sending your penises to people, to women. Stop. It's not attractive. And let me speak for myself. Because I've received multiple, more than one, more than twice. Like, I've received pictures of guys, friends. And it does not move me, gentlemen. It does not. It's not attractive to me. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't make me want to say, oh, baby, oh my gosh, I'm coming. Oh, man, I'm wet. It doesn't make me say none of that stuff. So you're wasting your time. You're embarrassing yourself because let's say I like a specific size.
Oh my God.
Now you're sending it to me and you got a shrimp.
Oh no.
A big one. Who knows what y'all got down there? So just let the woman be excited. Let her be excited to see it for the first time instead of you just ruining the moment. You should have something that you're proud to show, but not like that. Especially if you're random. I mean, we've been together for 2 weeks. Like you can't send me pictures like that in the beginning. Like that's too early. You gotta wait. Okay? That's all I have to say.